I got a story I want to tell you.
You got a story you want to tell me?
Yeah, I got lots of stories. But
Lay it on me.
Yeah. It was a story I heard just the other day. And it sounded almost biblical.
Wow.
Yeah. but it took place in a playground at a school.
Oh.
You know how they ring that bell at school and the kids have to come in?
Yeah.
A lot of schools.
Class is starting, lunchtime.
Yeah, you got to go in from the playground. So there's all these kids playing out on the playground, and this one child is running toward the something or other and slips and scrapes himself and hurts himself.
Whoa.
Right at the moment when that bell rings.
What happened?
Well, all the other kids sort of look at the kid, hear the bell, and run off.
Wait.
Some of them laughed and said, I don't know, but one kid stayed. There was one kid who stayed. He realized this child was hurt. So he went over. He didn't know him. It was like, it was not a friend of his or anything. So he said, can I help you? And he helped the kid, and he took the kid and he got him to the nurse's office. And then, what happens like when you do that and the bell's like 10 minutes later and you walk into class and the teacher's like, why are you late?
Yeah.
And he got in trouble, and it was something he did because he thought it was the right thing.
He thought it was the right thing because he saw that kid come early with a lot of cookies, and he thought that if he helped that kid who was on the ground, that kid would give him a cookie.
No, that's not right.
Okay. He helped that kid who was hurting on the playground because he was lonely, and he thought, that kid is pretty popular. That's a nice kid. Maybe this kid will be friends with me. I'll help him, and I'll get a friend out of the deal.
Maybe, but not really.
Okay. He helped the kid on the playground because they have a good student award, and this kid's wanted all of his life to have his face on the wall with a gold sticker, and he's a good person.
No, not that.
Okay, let's see. I'm really scraping at the bottom of the barrel here. He's running for student council, and he saw a vote. If he helps that kid, he gets a vote, and he would be the president.
He has been watching the debates, but
I hope not.
But that's not it either.
So why would he help that kid on the ground?
It's simple. I already said it. He did it because it's the right thing to do.
Oh, that does remind me of a biblical story.
Does that sound biblical?
Yeah, completely.
Which I couldn't put my finger on it. Which one
There's
was
a
it?
hurt person on the side of the road. No, it's the story of the Good Samaritan in the Bible. It's this biblical story. We're in a year on generosity, and today we're talking about the gift of grace with people, how we are with other people. And then the story of the Good Samaritan is a story that the teacher Jesus told about a person who was going to Jerusalem, walking down a very dangerous road. And while he was going down the road, he got mugged. He got beat up, had his money stolen and his clothes stolen. He was hurt really bad, and somebody left him at the side of the road. And then some people kind of like us walked by. They were priests. They just kept walking by. And then a temple assistant, somebody who worked at the temple, saw the man and then just walked on by. And finally, a man came by. The story calls him a Samaritan because he came from a different land, and the group of people he came from, his people were called Samaritans. And at the time, the people Jesus was telling the story to and the Samaritans were fighting. They didn't like each other at all. The Samaritans stopped, picked the man up, threw him on the back of a donkey. You ever been thrown on the back of a donkey?
Yeah, a couple times.
A couple times. Picks up the man who's injured. He pours wine and oil into the places where he was cut because it made him feel better. Threw him on the back of a donkey and took him to a hotel where he gave enough money for the man to be put up in the hotel for a few days. It's all the money that the man had. And he left. He didn't ask for a thank you card. He didn't get a vote. No cookies.
No cookies?
No award.
Huh.
He just helped him.
Just because?
Yeah, same reason you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was the right thing to do. Huh. And the rabbi Jesus, the teacher, said he thought that's what God's world looked like. When you see somebody hurting, no matter who they are, you help.
And that's generosity?
It's a kind of generosity. Yeah.
That's good.
So you're going to be reading that story in your classes again with your teachers today, in the children's education classes, and maybe you can talk about a time, maybe like Reverend Kanter mentioned, when somebody was hurt and you saw somebody stop to help them, or they didn't, and why that happened, maybe how they felt. If you'll please join us, we'll sing the children to their classrooms. Well, they'll talk about that, and we will too later, by singing the song Go Now in Peace. It's on the back cover of your gray hymnals.